Good. Again. Good. Good. Again. Good. Again. Ah, good. Again. Ah, excellent.
There he is. Shoot him.
No. Please, sirs. I didn't do anything. We were only playing. I would never hurt him.
It's done.
I call him Father.
Stop staring and put it on.
Please. It's too heavy. I can't lift it.
Get used to it. It's your head now.
In my new book, it is many years later that the three Musketeers returned to Paris. By this time, they are no longer young. It's true they lost the battle with the Arabs in North Africa, but they fought bravely nonetheless, with honor. This is the last regiment. Today, they hardly recognize their poor city, overrun with the starving and homeless of France. They have returned from years of service to discover their king has become an oppressor of the poor, and the leaders have taken all the money. Porthos, known as the Hercules of France, is the first to pour out his wages to the hungry, for his heart is as big as his waist. Then D'Artagnan and the others follow, even Count Aramis, the warrior priest, whose destiny will lead these musketeers to their most famous battle.
I believe you're being watched, Your Majesty.
Papa, he has seen us. Should we wave?
No. And if the posture is correct, it won't be necessary to smile either.
Your Majesty, may we present to your keeping the very latest in weaponry.
It has two barrels, Your Majesty, one on top of the other.
The throne will improvise.
What kind of man could possibly shoot a bird in a cage?
This is hateful.
Spoiled brat. His father would turn in his grave.
I don't recall inviting the Musketeers.
It seems your mother recalled them from North Africa.
I thought the Musketeers fought to the death.
We tried very hard to be killed, Your Majesty. First we were 600 against 10,000. The Arabs used poison arrows, snares, and ambushes, and stakes which are hidden beneath the ground, but we weren't killed. So we fought until dark and all through the night, but we still weren't killed. By now we were only 100, and they were still 2,000. Then we tried again to be killed. D'Artagnan and Aramis, they fought like demons. Only we still weren't killed. Most of our men are bird's meat. It's not our fault the Arabs could not kill us. We returned with the last of the Musketeers.
Perhaps you'd like to give a feast in their honor, Your Majesty.
But they were defeated in battle.
They could not defeat the Arabs in North Africa, Your Majesty, but they may hasten the defeat of your enemies in France.
The Duke would have to pay for it. And I shall invite Valier.
But of course.
You won't forget us either, will you, sir?
I forget nobody.
cross him, he'll kill you on any excuse.
Well, let him, because this has gone too far.
Papa, all he wants is me.
Oh, no. No. You will not marry into royal servitude. You are a Fouquet, and we marry who we wish. Now, the king may answer to God, my daughter, but you will answer to me.
Yes, Papa.
Again, you have nothing to confess. Nothing at all. Impure thoughts, hatred toward the gods, the one who whistles. Can't very well give you penance. Wait a minute. But this is yours, is it not, monsieur? Not bad for someone who hasn't seen such things in a very long time. Tell me, do you consider this God's work? In whose image was this picture painted? For what purpose? I did it for myself. Vanity is a sin. I give you 5 Our Fathers and 6 Hail Marys.
Count D'Artagnan! Count Aramis! Help me! Catastrophe! Tragedy! It's done a terrible thing! Mad!
D'Artagnan. Aramis, I cannot go to the feast. You must tell Athos I have nothing to wear. 40 suits I had made while we were gone, and none of them fit.
I'd say.
Well, I hate to be fitted by tailors, so I sent Mouston in my place. And look what he did.
I lost 60 pounds. The fittings made me nervous.
Come on, Porthos. You must have something to wear. A well-dressed man of Paris.
Give me one more chance, master. I'll sew 2 halves together.
Come on, Porthos. Athos will be glad to see you no matter what you wear.
The civilian life.
He looks like a fat organ grinder's monkey who's lost his organ.
Aristide, Gilbert, Montesquieu, Michel, I should have been there.
You had your duties here at home, General.
I would prefer to have been with my men.
Hold on. What about the men in front of you?
More wine? Athos, what has happened to you?
I made a big mistake. I fell in love.
Mistake. That's a blessing in any form.
She is far younger than I.
Good. You're wise and worldly. A fair exchange.
Also, the king wishes to marry her.
Oh, well, then he's the man to keep her.
Are you going to survive 100 battles and 1,000 scars be smothered by a skirt?
No, I'm going back to battle. I'm joining the new army in Algiers.
Stay away from Algiers. They don't fight fair as we do.
Does our king fight fair?
Athos, the king will have his way with this woman, or no man shall have her ever. That's a painful reality.
You can still see her, but as a friend.
Well, there's one thing I know for sure.
What's that?
Come with us tonight. See her with the king through the eyes of a jealous man.
I'm already jealous.
Well, then you'll cease to love her.
Good. Thank you. You've persuaded me.
To see her again?
No. To never see her again, that I might love her forever.
Does she know you're going to go off and get yourself killed?
I have forbidden myself to speak to her.
Then I shall tell her for you.
Don't.
I think he looks like a sausage without its casing.
I think it looks like a pig.
Wait just a minute. Is that a Musketeers ring?
Looks like it to me.
It is the ring of St. Augustine, yes.
Where'd you steal it, Monsieur Chubbs?
Did you take it off a dead man? Didn't you hear me? I asked you, did you pilfer that from a corpse?
I will check the movement of my sword. My sword tells me things, you see.
Like what?
Well, when it falls like this towards my knee, it means I'm liable to sprain my ankle if I get up too quickly. When it flips over on its side like this, often means a wound bad enough to scar. Like this means it's going to rain. And when it falls like this, oh, I can be expected to march up to the surgeon from the field and to lie in a sickbed for weeks.
Quite so. What's it saying now?
It's not worth it, old friend.
Porthos, they're green recruits.
I will let it speak for itself.
Hey!
Oh my. Oh dear.
Spare me, Lord, please.
Here! By orders of Her Majesty the Queen, I am seeking Count Aramis de Eublerie.
What is it?
The Queen is ill and commands you to her side.
Heaven will have to wait for you, gentlemen.
When I was young, I gave birth to a son, and my husband, the king, was so proud. I left my son with him and went to my chamber to rest. And then, in my room, a second son arrived. The second born, he was first conceived, the oldest and true heir. But what my husband loved in one, he could not abide in two. There could not be two kings of France. Do you understand, Father?
Full well, Your Majesty.
But now, these old crows are dead.
You're not dead yet.
Do not interrupt us, priest. Now that I am dead, let my young bird fly his nest of thorns. These 10 long years, my son has been locked in the Bastille under the name of Magliacini. He is the twin of Louis, identical in every way. He wears a mask of iron. He is twice imprisoned. I beg you, release him. Bring him to his destiny. Ask him not to hate me too much. I was but a girl when he was born.
I shall do all I can, Your Majesty.
You shall do it. If you can or not, my command. No. Turn away. Let a lady die in the bushes.
Her Majesty is with God.
It's about time. I mean, considering how my poor mother suffered.
Now that his mother's dead, there'll be no stopping him.
Shh. Are you mad?
He'll do as he wants with Villiers, too. There's no old fox to stop the young rooster now.
Quiet. Do you want to feel the rope as well?
Oh, my dear husband. I think the King Louis has other things in mind for me.
I hope I've not taken you from your prayers.
My prayers are ever with me.
Is it you who hears the confession of one who wears a mask of iron?
Yes, there is such an unfortunate.
When do you see him again?
Tonight.
I should like to take your place.
In the Bastille? Ah, great prelate, is this a penance you perform for Christ?
No. For France. Then he discovers the unthinkable. A pathetic young resident with rodents for friends, who has decided against all odds to make himself at peace.
I do not need you, Father Confessor. I was visited already, and not much has happened to me since.
I have an important revelation.
Oh, then I will listen. Sit down, monsieur.
If I may inquire, how does the Bastille agree with you?
Very well.
How long have you been here?
I do not know.
Do you not suffer?
No.
Have you nothing to regret?
No.
Not even liberty?
What do you call liberty, monsieur?
Well, I call liberty the flowers, the light, the stars, the happiness of going where the quick legs of a young man might carry him.
I have in that Japanese vase 2 flowers. They're roses. Roses are the most beautiful of flowers. Do you want me to wish for the flowers? If flowers constitute liberty, then I'm free, for I possess the most beautiful of all.
Be it so. But perhaps you are forgetting God.
Of what use is it to talk to a prisoner of God, monsieur? I have nothing to say to a man who will not understand that a prisoner ought to be mistrustful of everyone, even God.
But every prisoner has committed a crime. What crime have you committed?
As my conscience does not accuse me, I'm not a criminal.
What do you explain to yourself then about why you are here?
I say that if I were to think any further, I would go mad, or understand a great deal.
But if I could, I would take your hand and kiss it.
Kiss the hand of a prisoner? Woo-hoo.
Have you ever seen your own face?
How would I see my own face?
In September 1638, our dear Queen Anne gave France a boy. While the king and court were rejoicing, though, she went to her room alone, and there she gave birth to a second son, a twin. The secret infant was taken from the palace and hidden in the north of France. When he was old enough to be a threat to the king, his tutor was assassinated, and he was removed to the Bastille.
Stop staring and put it on.
Where he was locked in an iron mask.
Please, it's too heavy. I can't lift it.
So high. I'm lost.
On the contrary, you are found, Your Majesty.
Please come down.
Count D'Artagnan, you startled me.
Forgive me.
I heard you're back from North Africa. I'm sure Papa would be glad to see you.
I am back, my men are back, but Athos says he's leaving to join the new army.
To join the new army? Have you seen it?
Plainly as I see you.
And the fleet?
I saw it all.
Did you know, Count D'Artagnan, if Athos goes off to war, it'd be a great sin upon my conscience. I should have to enter a nunnery.
Nunnery? A waste of beauty such as yours?
I shall have committed a sin.
What sin?
I shall have loved a man whose love for me would deprive him of his freedom and his life, and yet I said yes to him again and again.
You're not expected to know everything at your age.
But I expect myself to honor what I do know. If Athos goes off to war for my sake, it'll kill him.
That is probably true.
It'll kill me as well. It was kind of you to visit. Have you anything else to say to me?
I say Count Athos hasn't finished packing.
Thank you.
Playing Cupid for Athos?
You priests do like to skulk around, don't you?
Would you like to do something to help?
It's in God's hands.
Then let's help him get a grip on it.
How so, Bishop?
Athos' unhappiness, our country's suffering, all flow from the decrees of one man.
So?
If that man were a different man, we'd all be living different fates.
Is this theology or rebellion?
What if I told you that Louis of France is not the true inheritor of the throne? That there is another far different man than he. An artist, a dreamer, a poet.
I would caution you stepping towards treason or beheading, and since we fight and drink together while I fornicate for the both of us, put me in a position of either having to arrest you or hide you.
D'Artagnan, you know me as a brother. Know now that last night I met the true King of France. Twin to Louis, born of the same womb, locked up these 10 years behind a metal mask.
But speak softly, Aramis. By day the little birds may hear you, by night the rats.
The head governs the man, my friend. We shall change the head and liberate the people and the soul of France.
Aramis, you're speaking of civil war and crimes of high treason. I'm sworn before God to protect a king I know, by life and honor. Do not compromise our friendship. A sleeping king's lie may save your life.
Your honor ennobles us all. Thank you for listening, Captain.
Athos, are you there?
Send her away. She mustn't see me. Remember.
Athos, are you hiding from me?
Jimbo, wait!
I hear of France afraid to be alone with a woman. I'm not as weak as I thought.
Did D'Artagnan send you? As if he did, I shall kill him.
You love him. Nobody sent me here. I came because I missed you. Have I made you want to go to war and kill yourself?
No, it's not you who've made me this way.
I love you, Athos.
Love. In a time when men my age have mainly inclinations. I suppose I always believed I'd be firm and straight and strong.
But you are.
I believed I had your youth. Vigilance to protect me. Nothing prepared me for these feelings. I have fallen. And this has deprived me of courage for the rest of my life.
But battle takes courage.
Not as much as this. I cannot fight alone against my king. However cruel he is. Why do you look at me like that? I have nothing to reproach you for. You're nothing in my past but happiness.
For all his kingdom and his might, he's not half as great as you.
Twice visited by our great benefactor. And to what do we owe this honor, Your Eminence?
I wish you to sign a letter de cachet in the stationery of the Order of the Jesuits, Paris.
Lettre de cachet? Do you wish to send someone to the Bastille?
No, to let somebody out. Someone your predecessor locked up 10 years ago for 2 Latin lines he wrote against the Jesuits.
For 2 Latin lines, he's been in prison 10 years.
In her last breath, Queen Anne remembered and forgave him.
And he has committed no other crime?
Beyond this, he's as innocent as you or I.
Oh, heaven. Sometimes we allow such injustice on the earth. Oh, I understand why some of the faithful do not trust us.
You remind me of a certain musketeer I once knew. Very brave, very courageous. He turned from musketeer to abbé, from abbé to bishop. Do you still use your sword?
Only when I need to.
And though therefore released, I can't set a prisoner free in Paris at this hour. Where can he go? I might as well set a blind man free.
I have a carriage to take him wherever he wishes.
I seem to remember some technicality about the releasing this man.
Do you doubt the order?
It could be forged. There are no counter-signatures.
Commandant, I adopt your doubts, and I shall clear them up. This man has been here 10 years. One more second is intolerable. Please, offer me a pen.
Have you wicked intentions, monsieur? Is that why you come here in disguise?
You mentioned that I went from abbey to bishop. What do you suppose I did during those years in Spain?
Oh, secret ambassador? Higher confessor to the emperor.
Come. Don't lead me to believe that the presence of the general of the Jesuit order is as terrible as God. Men don't die for merely having seen him.
I have left and jested with you. I have dared to treat you on equal footing.
Is the order signed to your satisfaction?
Turnkey!
Call me when you're done.
Not so much to take us for all these years. I am afraid.
We are all afraid, sire. Yet we still go on.
You are giving me immortality.
Then we cannot begin it too soon.
The regulation requires that you swear not to reveal anything you have seen or heard in the Bastille, or what has happened to you here.
I swear.
Then you may go.
May God have you in his holy keeping.
Not eat the cat, for the cat does eat the rat. Do not eat the cat, for the cat does eat the rat.
People are eating cats?
Sire, they are eating rats.
By order of the warden of the Bastille, let them pass.
Carriage wheels clatter over pavement. Lamps of oil reflect on his iron face, and the man in the mask thinks joyously, no bars, no walls, only life, everywhere, liberty everywhere, heaven everywhere.
A devil! A devil!
When they reach the countryside, the carriage picks up speed, whisking a future king along his way.
I don't get it.
It's a comedy, Your Majesty.
About what?
You think the girls are candy when you're feeling mighty randy, and your heart goes all aflame? But if you only had an inkling of the thoughts that they're both thinking, then you'd see it's such a shame. Oh, those riches you do squander, and it makes the people wonder, who are the poor to blame?
This is an abomination.